on the screen. So do you see the question? There is a problem given. You see the question, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here P means professor, P means professor, and AP means assistant professor, and L means lecturer. Okay, so 2 P's, 4 APs, 7 L in the math department. So this is what I have written. Now try to understand the full question. Okay, P means professor, AP means assistant professor, L means lecturer. Now read the whole question and try to understand. Okay, I'm giving you 1 more minute. Is it okay? You understand?
Yes, sir.
So just think it yourself. Think it yourself how you can solve this by using matrix. I am showing now for today. I am showing how to do that. So this type of problem with some other things, not professor, assistant professor every time. Okay, with some other matters, other real life situation. I can give you some questions, and I can also, not I can, it is ready actually. I am still waiting for the Moodle environment, and I will give you some problems to practice at home. Okay, so I will give you worksheet, that is you can do practice at home with some problems, and then you will be confident enough. So today I will show how to solve this problem, and we can do this by matrix, and it is very simple actually. For the question number one, what we will do in this case, the number of faculties at the present moment are already given. So this is 2 professor and 4 assistant professor and 7 lecturer in the math department. So I'm writing 1 column for math, and second column for statistics. It is 3 professor and 3 assistant professor, and how many? 8. 8
8 lecturers, sir.
Okay, 8 lecturers in the statistics department. So the second column is statistics, first column is mathematics, and this is one matrix. It is the present situation. Now we are actually having another matrix, and that will be the number of persons who will join. So who will join here? uh, 2 assistant professor and 2 lecturer in the math department, and 1 assistant professor and 2 lecturer in the stat department. So you see there is no professor joining. So if you just make the matrix like this, then it will not be possible to add, because in this case there are 2 rows, 2 columns. So it's not possible. You understand? There is another row which is for professor, and in the next month actually no professor will join. So you fill up the position with 0. So you write 0 professor in math department, 0 professor in stat department. Now these two things are same structure and possible to add. You understand my point? So if you add these two matrices and you use the plus sign and then equal sign, and then you will get the answer. Answer will be very simple: 2, 3, and 6, 4. Okay, 6, 4, and 9, 10.
10.
Is it okay? 9 and 10. So this is the answer of the first question. Is that okay? Any problem to understand this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, very simple, very simple. So it is very simple, and this way you can find out the number of faculties in the next month after joining some new faculties, and you are actually following the structure and rule of the matrix. Okay, so that is my main point. If you understand the question and if you make the matrix by yourself, then you can do the addition. Addition is not a big thing. It is very simple. Okay. Now, let me tell you, if in the question paper of your exam, if you see this question and you make the matrix like this, you make the matrix like this. 2, 4, 7 is not the column, 2, 4, 7 is the row. And you make the matrix like this, 2, 4, 7 and 3, 3, 8. And this is your matrix. And is it okay, or is there any problem if you make the matrix like this in the exam? Tell me what you think. If someone makes the matrix in the exam like this one, the right side one, what I have written, so will it be okay or it will be wrong?
Sir, then
Sir, it will be wrong.
So someone is saying it will be wrong. Okay, what is Shabab
sir,
saying?
because there is no restriction here.
Okay,
sir, then the second home will be like 022 012, right?
yes, Shabab is right. Shabab is right. Okay. তাহলে একটু আগে কে বলতেছিল, আসমাউল, খাদিজা নাকি অন্য কেউ?
জি স্যার, এভাবে যদি একটা লিখি তাহলে তো স্যার আরেকটা ওইভাবে লিখতে হবে না, আরেকটা স্যার একই নিয়মে লিখতে হবে, তখন হবে স্যার 0021 তারপর হবে 22, তাহলে স্যার অ্যাডিশনটা করা যাবে।
Exactly. So someone can answer in the left side way what I have shown earlier, and someone can answer in the other way also possible. Both will be correct. Both will be correct, but in that case, both of your matrices will be same look, okay, same structure. Well, now let me go to the next question. That is
So mainly the it should be arranged properly, then it will be correct.
exactly. So this is the uniqueness what I am teaching. What I have said, many of your teachers do not teach in the same way what I am teaching. So this is my uniqueness. My uniqueness is I want you to understand what is matrix. So you will interpret, you will make the structure of the matrix in your own understanding. So matrix is a tool. Matrix is a mathematics. We can use it for solving some of our problems in our real life. So if you can understand the problem, if you can interpret the problem with help of matrix properly, so that you can solve this by using matrix operations, then it's fine. You understand? So Zipu is saying something. Zipu, you have raised your hand. Do you want to say something?
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, good, no problem. So you understand what I'm saying now? So the thing is, both way will be correct. Let us move to the second question. Second question is again matrix operation. So operation means what? Operations means addition, maybe subtraction, maybe multiplication, maybe also inverse. But in this case, it is not inverse because we did not discuss about inverse. So in this case, maybe addition, subtraction, multiplication. So actually the second question is about multiplication. So second question is about multiplication. Read the question and try to understand how you do the multiplication. So what is the second information given? Second information given is weekly class hours. That is, we are thinking that one professor will take 9-hour class in a week, and one assistant professor will take 12-hour class in a week, and lecturer will take 15 hours of class in a week. So how many professors you have and how many assistant professors you have, there is a list. So if you know one professor will take 9 classes, so what will be the total number of class hours in a week in that university? So that is the question. Find the total number of work hours. Find the total number of work hours. So what we do, we will do the multiplication here, and we will make another matrix for the number of hours. So for the number of hours, we are making the matrix like 9, then 12, and then 15. These are the number of hours of classes per week taken by professor, assistant professor, and lecturer. And we will multiply this matrix by the number of matrices, that is quantity matrix. Quantity matrix is 2, 3, 6, 4, and 9, 10. Okay. Now you can do the calculation. The multiplication is not a big deal. It is very simple. You can just do the calculation here and get the answer. So how you will do this, we already know, so I'm not going to details of that. You will come from the left side and go down, okay? So it will be 9 into 2, okay? It will be 9 into 2. Let me just write down one line. So 9 into 2 is 18, right? And then plus 12 into 6, it is 72, and then plus 15 into 9. So what is 15 into 9? 135. Okay, and then put a gap. Put a gap and move to the next column. So what is the next column? You will do this same calculation again. You come from the left side and go down. Okay, so in this case it will be 9 into 3, so 27, and then plus 12 into 4, so 48, and then plus 15 into 10, so 150, right? So this is the calculation, and then you get the answer. You can do one line, one more calculation. What is that? 18 plus 72, it is 90, and then 135, so 225. Okay, one number. And second number is 60, 75, 75. Oh, it is again 225. Okay. Okay. দুইটাই 225 চলে আসছে by chance. So this is the answer, final answer matrix. Now, I think you have no problem about the calculation because we have already discussed. Now tell me, what is this first 25, 225? first 225. এটার মানে কি তাহলে? What is this actually? Who can tell? Anyone can tell. What is the first 225?
It's the number of working hours for maths department.
Yes, number of working hours in the maths department taken by all the faculties. You are right. Taken by all the faculties. You are right. So what will be the meaning of the second 225? Eটার meaningটা কি হবে তাহলে?
It is the number of faculty working hour of statistics faculties.
Right, exactly. So you can understand easily when you do the multiplication. So the number of class hours for professor is going with the professor. Number of class hours of the assistant professor is going with the assistant professor, and then lecturer is going with the lecturer calculation, right? And automatically the answer is coming. Is it okay? Everyone can understand this? Or any
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So
Yes, sir.
good.
Yes,
Very
sir.
okay, very good. So now tell me, if someone starts answering the question in the second way, other way, এই যে ডান দিকে আমি violet color দিয়ে mark করে দিলাম. If someone starts answering the question like this, then how that person will calculate for the second question? What will be the multiplication style? আমার কোশ্চেনটা বুঝছো তো নাকি?
Yes, sir.
মনে করে
First
একজন
match.
তখন সে কিভাবে
হ্যাঁ।
মাল্টিপ্লাইটা করবে?
মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন
case-
হবে না তো।
ওকে, একজন বলছে হবে না। ওকে, any other answer? Shubhanur
It's
said
possible.
You were saying possible. Enam, Faiza bint Enam.
Question
Yes, sir. In that case, the matrix which is written 9, 12, 15, it will be in vertical way.
Yeah, Faiza is a very good student. Okay, Faiza can understand. She is right. So I'm not sure Shabab what he was saying, but what is the answer given by Faiza is this matrix will be the quantity will be on the left side, and you will have the 9, 12, 15 matrix on the right side, and that will be vertical. So it will be a column matrix, and then you can do the calculation, that is multiplication. In this question, I said you use the matrix, but what is the structure of the matrix? It is not given. So it's up to you. If you can represent the quantity matrix in the other way, you can also represent the number of hour matrix in the other way. So both will be different and multiplication will be possible. So the answer will come. Is it okay? Any question from this?
No, sir.
Everybody is okay with the idea? Okay,
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
good. আর question থাকলে বলো, কারণ আমি এখন I will move to the inverse topic. So anything from here, if you have something to ask, you can do this now, or otherwise I will move to the inverse topic. So is it okay? Can I move to the inverse?
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
inverse.
sir.
হ্যাঁ, কেউ একজন ইনভার্স নিয়ে কিছু বলতেছিল। মানে ইনভার্স নিয়ে কোনো কোশ্চেন করার দরকার নাই। I will start the inverse topic now and then you can talk, no problem. So if this is okay, then let me erase the screen and move to the next topic, which is actually matrix inverse. Okay, so now I am clearing the screen and then I am moving to the inverse topic. So first of all, again in the same way, okay, to do the matrix inverse, is there any condition? Is there any requirement? Okay, yes, there is a requirement. Okay. So what is the requirement here? Requirement is, if you want to do the inverse of matrix, okay, then one is a matrix has, okay, let me write matrix. Matrix has to be a square, okay, has to be a square matrix, okay. And second condition is determinant value has to be non-zero. So these are the two things. I will explain one by one, then you will understand. Okay. So if you want to find the matrix inverse, you have to check what is the structure of the matrix. If it is not a square matrix, then inverse not possible. If the determinant value of the matrix is 0, then not possible. So these two things you have to check, and then you can move, you can proceed. So how we will make the inverse, that is one thing we will learn today. But before that, we need to know what is the determinant value. Okay. So let me just tell you what is the determinant value first, and then I will move to the inverse calculation. So let me take one square matrix, because for inverse it has to be a square matrix, otherwise not okay possible. So I am taking one matrix example, and this is a square matrix example, and this is the matrix, which is 3 1 2 2 square matrix. So when it is a square matrix, the determinant will be written in the same way, but it is not a bracket, just vertical lines. Okay, the difference is in the determinant, left side and right side, there are two vertical lines, not the bracket. So bracket is matrix and vertical line is determinant. So the determinant is different thing. Determinant has a value. Matrix does not have any particular value. In the matrix, each and every number is different, but in the determinant, each and every number is not meaningful. In the determinant, 3 1 2 2 is not meaningful, but the whole determinant has a value. So what is the value of this determinant? This will be just 3 into 2. 3 into 2, that means cross multiplication. It is like this, and then minus
Sir,
the other way. Yes, Shabab, I am coming.
তার আগে কি ডিটারমিনেন্টের ভ্যালু বের করে তারপরে ম্যাট্রিক্স করতে হবে?
No. The matrix, matrix is given so that you will find out the inverse of that matrix. I mean, one matrix is already given, and they are asking you to find out the inverse of that matrix. So if you want to find out the inverse of that matrix, you need to know what is the determinant of that matrix. So you will just write down the same numbers, okay, and then find out this value. So the value of the determinant of this case, it will be 6 minus 2, 4. Let me show you another example, then you will understand. Okay. So let me show you another example, like say another matrix, and I'm taking again small matrix. Say it is 4 and 2 and 7 and 1. So this is another matrix, and matrix does not have a value, but determinant of that matrix will have a value. So determinant will be the same numbers, just with straight vertical line, not a bracket. So you can have the determinant like this, and you can find out the value of this determinant. Value will be 4 into 1. 4 into 1, that is the major diagonal. We say this major diagonal, that is right, left top to right, left top corner to right bottom will come first, and then second is the minus thing, and then it will be 2 into 7. So in this case, actually the result is minus something, minus 10. So this is the value of this determinant, and the determinant is coming from the given matrix. So in this case, I am showing you all 2 by 2 matrices, all 2 by 2 matrices. So is it okay? You understand what is the value of the 2 by 2 determinant?
Yes, sir.
Any question on this, or it is all right? I think it is all right, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will show you how the 2 by 2 matrix can be done. Okay. If the matrix is bigger, if the matrix is 3 by 3, then we can also find out the determinant value, and we can also find out the inverse. So I will not talk about 3 by 3 inverse today. Okay, so I will show you 2 by 2 inverse today, and then I will try to make you understand how this can be used in our real life application, in some application, how can it be used. Okay, so let me just talk about 2 by 2 determinant and 2 by 2 inverse today. Let me show you another matrix which is 0. Say the determinant will be 0. So it is possible in many different ways, right? Say it is 6 into 3 and it is 2 then 9. Then what will happen? It will be, this is the matrix, so determinant will be in the same way 6, 2, 9, 3. Okay, and the result will be 18 minus 18. So 18 minus 18 is 0. So it is done, finish, right? So in the inverse condition, what I have written, the matrix has to be square matrix, and the determinant must be non-zero. That is, if it is 0, then inverse not possible. So I have shown you some examples, okay, so that you can see sometimes the result can be positive, and sometimes the determinant value can be negative, and sometimes the determinant value can be 0 also. So if it is 0, then you will say, no, inverse matrix is not possible. You got my point? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So now let me,
Sir.
yes. Yes, tell me, yes. Yes, tell me any. Okay, so there is no question, no problem. Let me just erase the last one. So let us see how the matrix, I mean the inverse is done, how it is possible to do. So let me just show you how the inverse calculation possible. So for these two situations, inverse matrix can be possible. We can calculate the inverse, right? So now I am showing what you will do if you want to find out the inverse. Okay. So the first thing is, let us have the name of the matrix. Okay. This matrix will have a name. So what is the name actually? Maybe A, maybe B. Okay, it's up to you. So let me write the matrix is A. Okay. And what you want to find? You want to find the inverse of A. So inverse of A is written like A to the power minus 1. This is called inverse of the matrix A. So we want to find A inverse. So we will start calculation. So at the first, what we will do, we will find out the determinant of A. Determinant of A, sometimes it is written like this. Determinant, then A, it is like this. Or another way it can be written, it is like DET, small, all small DET, then within bracket, then A, then bracket close. So this is another style of writing the determinant of A. So if you write determinant of A equal to determinant 3122, then you find the value which is 4. So done 4. Now you will move to the next thing, that is A inverse. A inverse will be very simple. It is 1 divided by determinant of A. So determinant of A value will be calculated first. Now you will put the value here. So 1 divided by determinant of A, and then in the matrix you have to rearrange. In the matrix you have to rearrange. So I write this in my way. Okay, I will show you what is the rearrangements. Okay, what is the rearrangements. So here I am writing. If you want to note it down, you can just do this. So I am writing a rearranged 2 by 2 matrix here. So you will do the rearrangements in the 2 by 2 matrix here. So if it is not 2 by 2, then this system will not work. If it is 2 by 2, only in that case this type of rearrangements possible. So I am writing 1 divided by determinant of the matrix, and then rearranged 2 by 2 matrix. So what is the rearrangement? I am now showing you in the next line. The rearrangement is very simple, nothing complicated. So the rearrangement is 1 divided by 4 will come first, and then within the matrix you will change something of the original matrix. So what is the changing? Changing is you write 2 and 3. So what I am doing actually changing the position of the major diagonal values. So 2 is coming into 3 position and 3 is coming into 2 position. So this is the one change. Another change will come. Another change is 1 is in the same place, 2 is in the same place, but both will be minus. Both will be minus. -1, -2. So this is another change. So what is the second change? Second change is you are putting the negative sign for other two numbers. Negative sign for other two numbers. So -1, -2 is coming here, and the major diagonal numbers is changed with the places. So this new matrix will come and it will be the inverse of original A matrix. So that will be called A inverse matrix. If you want to write this matrix like this, say 2 by 4, it is 1 by 4 multiply by all the numbers. You can multiply all the numbers by 1 by 4. So this is also a rule in matrix system. You multiply all the numbers inside by 1 by 4. So it is 2 by 4. So you can write 1 by 2 and then 1 by 4 into minus 1. So it is minus 1 by 4 and then downward it is again minus 2 by 4. So it is minus 1 by 2 and then 1 by 4 into 3. So 3 by 4. So you can write down the result matrix like this. That is also possible and no problem. You can find out the result like this. If you keep 1 by 4 outside, that is also all right. If you multiply all the numbers by 1 by 4, that is also all right, no problem. So this will be the A inverse. Is it okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now just let me show you quickly the second example. Say this matrix is B and we want to find out what is B inverse. Okay, we want to find out what is B inverse. So it will be not B dash, sorry. It will be B inverse and B inverse will be 1 divided by minus 10 and then within matrix it will be some changes. So what are the changes? You will write 1 and 4 with the change position and then minus 2.
Then minus 2 and minus 7.
Yes, same position but minus 2 minus 7 and this will be the B inverse matrix. Is it
Yes,
okay?
sir.
You understand? Everyone
Yes,
is
sir.
okay with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the rule for 2 by 2 matrix only. So be careful, this is the rule for 2 by 2 matrix only. If the matrix is bigger, then we will follow some more complicated rule. So I will show you in the next class about 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, so far it is the inverse of the matrix. Now I have to tell you something important about inverse matrix, about the nature of the inverse matrix. That is, when you find out inverse of a matrix, then if you multiply the same matrix by its inverse, same matrix by its inverse, that means the original matrix is A and you are multiplying that matrix by the inverse. So this is the inverse matrix, A inverse. What will happen? Say, let us just check what is happening here. It is 3 and then 1. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 2. This is our A. And I am multiplying this inverse. Same matrix inverse is already done. It is 1 by 2. Okay, it is 1 by 2 and then minus 1 by 4 and then minus 1 by 2 and then 3 by 4. So this is our inverse matrix we have got already. So now we are checking. This is not the inverse finding. Inverse finding is already done. Okay, this is the inverse. We have already done this. Now I am checking what is happening actually with this inverse. So if I do the multiplication original matrix into the inverse of the same matrix, then what is coming? So you can do the calculation, you know how to do that. The 3 into 1 by 2, right? Again, the same thing, from the left side you will go and then come down. Okay, in the same way you already know the rule. So what is happening? 3 into 1 by 2, so it is 3 by 2. Okay, and then plus then 1 into minus 1 by 2. So ki hobe? Minus 1 by 2, right? And then put a gap. Okay, put a gap, go to the next column, go to the next column, right? So পরের কলামে এই একই ভাবে যদি করো, so what is happening? 3 into minus 1 by 4, so it is minus 3 by 4, right? And then minus 3 by 4 plus is what? 1 into 3 by 4. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So 3 by 4 is coming. So no more on the right side. You now go down. No more on the right side. You now go down, and go down is with what? 2 2.
On
Right? Second row is 2 2. So 2 into half. 2 into half is 1, right? And 2 into minus half. So we have minus 1, right? And then put a gap. Move to the next, and then what?
minus half.
2 into minus 1 by 4, so minus 1 by 2. Yes, it is correct. And then plus 2 into 3 by 4.
3 by 4.
So it 2 into 3 by 4 mane 6 by 4 mane 3 by 2, right?
Yes, sir.
So now you are getting the answer. What is the answer coming? The answer is coming like first one is 1. তুমি দুইটা যোগ করে দেখো 1 হবে, right?
Yes, sir. Chapter 1. 1, 1,
Chapter
1.
1, no. This is minus 3 by 4 and plus 3 by 4. So এটা তো চলে যাবে 0,
0, 0.
right? And left side down, এটাও তো 0.
0.
And then 1. Chapter 1 na 1 0 0 1.
1.
Sorry.
Right? 1 0 0 1. So this matrix is a special matrix. This matrix is a special matrix. এটাকে বলে কি matrix বলে? এটাকে বলে identity matrix. Okay, it is called identity matrix. So what is actually identity matrix? Identity matrix is a square matrix, and it has যেহেতু স্কয়ার বুঝতে পারতেছো, মানে it has same number of rows and columns, and only the major diagonal. What is the major diagonal? Only the major diagonal will be all 1. Major diagonal items will be all 1, and other numbers will be 0. This is the identity matrix. So identity matrix is actually 1 in our normal number system. If we just think about 2 4 7 3 9 100, okay, 1 lakh এইসব নাম্বার যদি বলি, then 1 বলতে আমরা কি বুঝি? 1 is the identity matrix in our regular numbers, and this type of identity matrix is the actually 1 comparable to 1 in the matrix system. So এটা হচ্ছে identity matrix. If it is 2 by 2, then it is 1 0 0 1, and if it is 3 by 3, then what will happen? If it is 3 by 3, then the identity matrix will be 1 0 0. I'm writing here, identity matrix will be 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. This will be the 3 by 3 identity matrix. Okay, everyone is okay with this? So if it is 3 by 3 identity matrix, it is mostly, in most of the cases, it is written like I3. So what is I3? I3 দিয়ে আমরা বুঝতেছি this is the identity matrix with 3 column 3 rows. Okay, So if it is identity matrix with 2 column 2 row, then we will write this I2.